Well, welcome into the QB Huddle podcast. It is Sunday morning, so that means it is NFL Sunday, at least for about 10 more weeks or so of the regular season. We are just about, a week past the halfway point, so things are heating up. I'm Tim Smith, joined by my podcast partner, Lo. Now, it has Lo looking like you're Tim, and it has me looking like I'm Lo. That's just the way it's going to be today. It looks like we have the names mixed up. But I think you all know who we are by now. How you doing this morning, my man?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Got the early football again, so we're kind of paying attention to two screens. So excuse us, y'all.
It is. We have the Colts playing in Germany against the Falcons right now. The Colts started out hot. I had Jonathan Taylor on Prize Picks. He's already got his touchdown for me. So I am two more guys away doing stuff good for me to win a cool $75 today, which would be excelente. I lost last week. Because I picked Geno Smith, which I thought was to throw a touchdown, and it was to run a touchdown. And so I lost because Geno Smith doesn't run for touchdowns. I don't know if you guys know this. No wonder the payout would have been $500. I thought maybe I had gotten lucky and got a good pick there, and I got all my other guys did what they were supposed to do, except for Geno Smith. But that's my fault because I chose him to do something that he can't do. So anyway, wow. Well, we had a long weekend of football already. We had a Collin County crash practice yesterday. Probably giving Lowe some extra gray hair than he already has in the beard. I can see he's stressing out a little bit. It's I think that was practice number 4 after a win. But we'll be okay. We've got some big things coming down the pipe that we have to get ready for. We had good numbers yesterday, which is exciting.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah, it's
watching
always
this,
good.
if you live in the DFW area and you want to play some football, we've got a pro showcase game coming up in the International Football League. That'll be at the Star in Frisco, where you can really showcase your talents. And of course, the TUFL season is right behind that. So definitely come out. We got some new players yesterday and some good ones, I felt like. Certainly
Yeah,
a
yeah,
free
good,
agent.
good, great, good additions. Like I said, it's always good to see people coming, and it's
Oh,
always
yeah.
good to see some people going. So
Yep.
yeah, big things coming. So yeah, all the details of the Star game and names and what's it called coming out. We know it's IFA hosted. It's a showcase game from other teams, and it's an international. We've seen some of their games with Prime and um, the Mexico team. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's a Huntsville team, and yeah, talent's going to open up here pretty soon and allow for the cream of the crop of Dallas to come play. So should be good.
Cream of the crop. Now, we had a good college day yesterday. Some exciting stuff, especially that Penn State
Yeah,
Indiana game. There's a
yeah.
lot of good stuff. Michigan did not play, so I was kind of half in, half out on the college yesterday. My wife and I watched an old movie last night, Primal Fear. This is before your time, I think. This movie was came out in 1996. But if you haven't seen it, it's Edward Norton's. I think it's his first movie. Excellent movie. Richard Gere is an attorney in this one. I highly recommend it. You're looking at me like I've lost my marbles a little bit, but please watch the movie. It's very enjoyable. If you like courtroom type drama, thriller, dual personality type things, this is the movie for you. It's a
Sounds
great
like
one.
it didn't get much love, probably because the Devil's Advocate is probably the right
Well,
up
I
that
mean, in
alley of lawyers. And
1996, it was a fairly large movie in 1996. I think you were, I don't know, 10 years
I
old,
was about 7,
maybe 7. Yeah, you would not have watched
8.
this movie. Hopefully, at 7.
I've seen a lot of movies.
Okay, well, at
VHS times were
7,
different, Tim. I
I
didn't
see.
watch cartoons. We watched VHSs. You plugged in whatever you had.
I see. All right, there
Uh,
you go.
I'm getting
Um,
old now. I get it. I understand.
you are. You're getting up there. Yeah. So that's where we are. We had a good college slate yesterday, but more importantly, Thursday night we had a game. Now I didn't get to watch the game live. I had to come home and kind of catch up on it, which I kind of wish I didn't. We had to call the Marcus Flower Mound game as they played their last regular season game and their last game of the season as they will miss out on the playoffs this year. But the the Raiders played the Denver Broncos in a game where maybe you felt like this could be a fun matchup. It was not. It was absolutely terrible and could end up to be the worst played game of the entire weekend, even with your you or Bo Nix out there looking kind of trashish. Would you? What's going on there? What's going on with? I tell
The
you what, it's not.
Thursday,
Yeah, the Thursday night. Tell me about it.
it's just
I
a
know you
Thursday
have an
night
opinion.
game, dude. It's a Thursday night game. I watched it. I watched a lot of it. Let me put it that way. I definitely didn't finish this game because it was so stagnant out of halftime.
So bad.
Like it was pretty rough. I'm not sure if it's a Thursday night kind of stuff hitting again mid-season. It was fun for the first few weeks, but now we're kind of like, whatever. But also the game plans are shortened, so I want to blame the teams. I want to blame these teams. Bo Nix is frustrated out there. Gino looked like he got mad at a couple of receivers too. It's because these games are so simplified on Thursday. They're just like kind of simplify, focus in, and then do what you got to do. But I don't know. I'm not liking it. This is where we should see like trick plays. We should see, I don't know, something else other than conservativeness. So yeah, not a
Well,
fan of a 10
here's
to
the
7
issue.
Thursday night game.
Here's the issue that you get, and I've been saying this for a while. My wife actually had a really good idea the other day, as did my play-by-play guy. Also said the same thing. Jacob Dattamore um, was we're playing division games on a short week. Teams know each other. There's not a lot of game planning. They're wore out. They just played on Sunday night. Why can't we have a bye week before the Thursday night game? Like I get the first Thursday night of the season, then why can't we chill on Thursday, up until like week 3 or week 4? And then why can't we introduce the teams that get the bye weeks the week before, they get to play on Thursday night? Now it's not a short week. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a short week. They've had a chance to rest and prepare. And how about we stop making it division games? Because those games have been
I think
the worst of the
I
worst. Now
think
you give them time to prepare. Maybe they're better games.
the bye week I
Maybe.
think is a
I
stretch. I
don't know.
think they can start with at least making Thursday night games. Go back to non-divisional games and color rush jerseys. I don't know. It was cool. They did things
It was cool
to
with
kind
Color
of
Rush. Yeah.
yeah. So it gave you a reason to watch a Browns versus Titans. I don't know, something like pick something that's non-divisional. I don't know. Maybe start with that. That's it. Or
Yeah.
maybe Thursday nights point touchdowns are worth 10 points. Who knows?
Do something different. I mean, they're trying to put NFL in our face as much as they can, and I get it. But golly, you got to put a good
Right.
product out there
I'm
for
all
us to
for it.
watch.
Yeah, but it has to taste the same. Exactly. I'm all for it, but
Yeah.
it's got to taste the same. Yeah, and
Well,
I'm just getting used to these Berlin games, and I'm okay with that. But can
right,
you imagine waking up and playing at 8:30 like your schedule's off? Those games have gotten a little bit better because I'm sure with pattern becomes, hey, how'd you prepare? They pick up the phone. Hey, how'd you prepare,
right.
Jacksonville? Man, we've gotten used to doing this. This is our schedule. Here you go. Here's the script. And then they can stick to that. So
I agree. I agree. Now this game is actually surprising. We have right now, if you're not watching this, the fourth quarter is just kicked off a few moments ago. Is 12:52 left in the fourth. 17-13. Atlanta has the lead. You would be surprised if I told you last night that this morning Atlanta would beat Indianapolis. Now they may not win this game, but they do have the lead, and that's what happens in these international games, in the short week games. Teams that you expect to really pull away from other teams don't, and these games are a lot closer, but they're kind of sloppy and just crummy, crappy football as a whole, I would say. So, very limited playbooks, probably, right? There's only so much you can
very,
put
very.
in a short week like that. So, wow. All right. Well, speaking of limited time, it is 10:55 Central Time. So, the noon slate will kick off here in just over an hour. I know that folks are on pins and needles waiting for your fantasy picks. So, let's go ahead and give them to them. Who you got starting and who you have sitting today?
Man, I went with I like the duo-ness of last week, even though, Patrick didn't really hold his ground. But I'm doing it again today, and one of them is Drake May, and one of them is on your chest. Drake May and Baker Mayfield throw down today. I
Yeah,
think they are both
Baker.
safe starts. Not going into depth today. I like that. So there's your two starters. And then I got to give you some guys that I personally think that we should bench, because going into week 9,
Bench.
man,
Okay.
everyone's got their hunches, right? It's mid-season. You're kind of paying attention. Who's doing what team is doing what, and then boom,
Sure.
week 10 is here. Week 10's here. and that's it. You're on the back half, right? So who you rolling with at this point, right? Some of y'all are not rolling with Jaden Daniels, right? You can't. He's out. Who you gonna
Ooh.
pick? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So who are we going after, right? Who ditched Daniel Jones? I can't say him, but I wasn't said start him today. He would have been another recommendation for starter. But all right, man, here we go. Ready? I am
Yes.
benching two guys today, y'all. Two guys, and the matchups come from. Oh no, where's the divisions? I don't know the divisions off the top of my head like that. You can help me out.
Okay.
We
You
are.
lost your.
You,
Go
yeah, I
ahead.
lost my.
You lost your screen.
No.
What happened?
Give me
All
yours.
right.
Give me yours. You go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Well, what division are you looking for? Do you know? What teams are you looking at? Did you get lost?
I have two. Hold on. Hold on. Relax, everybody. This is meant to
Everybody
be.
calm down. There's nothing to
Everybody's
see
good.
here.
Get your
Everything's fine.
get your
I would sit Mac
snacks.
Jones. I'm not playing Mac Jones
Oh,
in the
Mac
NFC
Jones.
West.
Okay, no, that's not who I had.
And I'm
Where does
not
the
going to play.
Cleveland? He's playing
Go ahead.
Cleveland today. His name is Justin Fields. We're sitting Justin
Okay.
Fields.
You're
I
talking
can't think
about the
of Cleveland
AFC
Browns
East.
division though.
And you're talking
No,
about the
not the
AFC
East. I
North.
know the East.
You're talking about the
AFC
AFC
North.
North. There you
Yes,
go.
because those defenses are top ranked in the league. Another one is going to be Trevor Lawrence, right? He's going against Houston. I don't like it because Houston's defense is playing well, but CJ Stroud is not by any means playing well this season. So we're sitting two guys, Justin Fields, and then duo sit is Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud.
Okay. All righty. I
If
like it
he's
all.
out, you're still sitting Davis Mills. I know he was going through concussion protocol, but that you're sitting the Houston quarterback today. Give me your
All right.
sleeper.
Jared Goff, 5-3. Detroit Lions travel to Washington this afternoon. Jaden Daniels obviously not playing. His elbow was left on the field a couple weeks ago. That's mean to say. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I'm a Jaden Daniels fan. I just wish that he would not fall like a toddler. But I expect Jared Goff to have a big day today in Washington. So Jared Goff is a sleeper of mine. As I look around the league, I mean, I worry about Sam Darnold. He's been having a great season, but this is a divisional game, 3 o'clock divisional game. You know, those division games, weird stuff can happen. So I don't know. Sam Darnold might be a guy that I kind of want to sit for this one. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But Sam Donald showed up when needed all year long. He hasn't been in no garbage juice.
No. Sam Darnold's been solid,
Yeah,
but I
so
don't know. I don't know if he's going to put up huge numbers today like you would expect him to. Today might be a day that he puts up marginal numbers, but Seattle still wins the game, right? Because it is division. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if I want to
divisional.
trust that.
I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm with you.
we're getting to that time of the year, and I don't. I'd have to look, but this could be the second time that they've played Arizona, which would make it even more dangerous if they've already got a game of film. I'm not sure if they played yet this year, but I'd have to, look that up. But anyway,
Yeah, I
I'm
wonder if
also
we're approaching the round two of divisional games. Like, is this the
exactly. I'll tell you,
second
I'm not
time?
mad if you start Caleb Williams today. Caleb Williams, who's been on the uptick, he put up big numbers a week ago. They're taking on a Giants team that is injury riddled, and it's at home at noon. Chicago plays good at home at noon against the Giants. I expect Caleb Williams is a good start today.
I like the Giants defense though. Caleb was on my list because of last week, but I try not to live in the hype. You could sit Tua. He's playing the Bills, so
Oh, I'm never
sit
playing Tua.
him.
I'm never playing Tua again if I'm a fantasy owner. I've got him on waivers. No one's going to pick him up, but I've got him on waivers. All right, let's get into the week's matchups. It's 11 o'clock. We are ding, 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 1 hour away from kickoff here. And speaking of kickoff, I've got a jersey. You've got a jersey. I've got this from you, jersey. This is the third jersey I've got from them. I've got a Steelers jersey on the way. I can't wait to open that thing up. Aaron
What?
Rodgers.
Who'd you get? Who'd you
Aaron
get?
Rodgers.
Aaron.
Aaron Rodgers. That'll be my third Aaron Rodgers jersey. None of them are Packers, by the way. I've got the regular Jets green. I've got the throwback white Jet jersey that they did, and then I've got the Steelers one coming. So very excited. I don't know why I have three Aaron Rodgers jerseys. That's just kind of how it panned out. But here we go. Tampa Bay is going to host your New England Patriots today, and I'm going to let you take this away. This is your game. My team's on a bye week, so
Yeah, man,
not much going on for me
I'll be
today. But
tuned
what you
in.
got?
I'm sure you'll be tuned in. I mean, this is technically mid-season, two MVP candidates, some people would say. Definitely top in the quarterback, Tim's Towers. Uh, Drake May's gonna come in, hopefully stay calm. He's the away guy, so Baker, in my opinion, Tampa would still have the upper hand if you were talking about this game 5 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I don't know though. As May and the Patriots stock has risen, the Bucks has been kind of flatlined, if you will, due to injuries. And there's a lot more now on both sides of the ball. We were talking about receivers out, running backs out. You said Baker's banged up. I think he's tough. I think if he can play, he's good. So we'll see. But Patriots are sitting very content at 7-2, and the Bucks is 6-2 is looking a little, oh no, where do we go from here? So, yeah, don't turn the ball over. Drake May goes for I think it's his eighth or ninth straight game with 200 passing yards and over 100 passer rating. He did turn the ball over last week, so let's
Good
get
for
rid of
him.
that. But yeah, Drake May pops pops the already deflating Bucks bubble today.
Oh wow! All right. Well, these two teams certainly look similar on the record sheet, but they're going two separate ways. I think the Buccaneers have started to go south a little bit, only because they've been beat up as a team. Offensive linemen out, defensive players out, wide receivers out, running back out. Baker hurt, knee kind of messed up for him, and he's going to play. And meanwhile, Patriots seemingly very healthy. Drake May has been on fire for about 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Some people are talking about him in the MVP conversation. Holy
Absolutely.
moly! So
As
we'll
they
have to
should.
see. I don't know about that. I guess
As
you
they
certainly believe in
should.
that. Okay, as they should. Sure.
What are
Um,
you seeing that we're not?
I mean
What
MVP though,
exactly?
it's a pretty good team. It's a pretty
They
good team. I
they
don't
are
know
a good team,
MVP.
but they were
I
terrible
have a
last
clear
year.
cut MVP right now. I think if it's a quarterback, not a running back, we're going to go over midseason awards. But based on the fact that he sat out and his team looked cooked, and he comes back in and his team looks like a Super Bowl contender, Lamar Jackson to me has to jump up to the top of the list just because MVP is most valuable, right? Who's more valuable to your team than when you sit out, your team looks completely incompetent on both sides of the football. And then all of a sudden you come back and everybody looks great again. Lamar
We knew that
Jackson's got
already,
that
though.
MVP
No, we
sauce.
knew that already. We knew that
We knew that
already.
already.
What
I didn't know
let's
that.
not
I
forget.
wasn't aware of
Let's not
that.
forget. So you didn't know that if Lamar Jackson was out, the rest of the team gets bad, like the
No,
Ravens, the
because I
Baltimore
seen Tyler
Ravens.
Huntley come in and go like 4 out of 5, win like four out
I
of
would
five
agree with
games.
that statement. I
You
would
know,
agree with that statement, but that was like 4 years ago now,
I
five
know.
years ago.
Well,
It was
you
a
have the
long time.
wrong
It's
backup
totally different
quarterback.
Ravens.
You have the
Totally
wrong
different
backup
Ravens team.
quarterback. You brought in a pocket passer. Not that Lamar isn't able to be a pocket passer, but he's a plus one in that category. And you bring in a guy that can't move at all, and now you have to run a completely different offense, and it's not
It's called
sustainable to
job
winning.
security. The Cowboys do the same thing. You bring
I
in
don't.
Milton, who should be playing for Baltimore, and you should have left Rush right there, but you can't
Yeah.
because that provides a competition for Dak Prescott, and heaven forbid you do that.
Well, I,
So
I I would submit no. Let's leave it alone. Dak's not playing today. I don't want to talk about the Cowboys. They're not playing today. Thankfully for all of us, they don't have to play. But who does play at 3:25? This is a big
yeah,
one. I wish Brandon knew he was here today. He's getting ready to go to Hawaii, but the Rams travel to San Francisco. This is a three-way race right now for that NFC West, turning out to be one of the more, I guess, better. That sounds weird. More better. One of the more competitive
intriguing.
divisions, intriguing divisions in all of the NFL. Just the Cardinals are really on the outside looking into that. But a big game today at 3:25 with this Rams and San Fran game, right? I mean, this is Matthew Stafford's been playing fantastic. Mac Jones has been getting
MVP,
it done.
MVP football.
This is a game that you want to tune into, yes?
Yeah, I definitely want to keep an eye on it. I don't. We'll get into the picks later, but I do
Yeah.
think Stafford and those two receivers he got are just too much for the 49ers right now. And the Rams defense has been good for years. People seem to forget that.
Yeah,
So
this is not a long trip. You know, you've got three games on in that 3 o'clock window, and I got to say that that's probably the best one to watch out
yeah.
of the three. So that'll be a fun one for us to take in later tonight. I'm excited about this one. It's I love when the Sunday night game is good, and this is a good one. The the Steelers, the Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers I just spoke about, travel to LA to take on the Chargers tonight. A team. You look at these two teams, both really fighting to stay alive in their divisions. The Steelers dropped a couple games. The Chargers dropped a couple games. We didn't think they would, and now you've got two real good quarterbacks again. A young guy versus the old sheriff, right? This should be a game that comes down into the fourth quarter and two gunslingers going at it. Yes,
Oh yeah, I mean this one's good because the Ravens are going to be watching, the Chiefs are going to be watching, the Broncos are going to be watching. This game has so many implications division wise,
yes, it does.
for the opposing teams. It's great. I'm curious to see how this shapes up and all these records, fall because remember divisional games are very important. And
Folks,
you forget.
Jonathan Taylor just took off for his second touchdown run of the game, and this one was a big one. I don't
Yeah,
know how far it was.
did you see the it was a good like 75 yards, but
Yeah, it was.
talk
He's
about
just running down the sideline when I looked up, and he just continued to run. And yeah, it was far, far, far. I have him in Prize Picks today. So thank you, Jonathan Taylor. All I need now is I need one touchdown pass from Jackson Dart against Chicago. I think you can get that done. Just one, Jackson. Just give me one. And then I need two touchdowns versus Miami from Josh Allen today. And that comes in. And I have $70. I'm rich. $70 in my pocket. I can't wait. I need that $70. $70 make you holla. Let's go. Okay. Monday night game. This is a good one. I think I kind of want to watch it. It's two teams that I hate. I kind of wish both teams could lose. There could be a tie. There could be a tie. The Eagles travel to Green Bay. This is a game that is very intriguing because Jordan Love wants to be known as the quarterback in the NFC. But then you've got Jalen Hurts, who over the last 3 weeks has actually been playing quarterback, not playing running back at the quarterback position. He's actually been out
it
there
always
slinging the
has to
ball.
come out. Like, how about
I
just
always
say
got to
he's the
put it out there
defending
like that.
Super Bowl champ? How about that? He's
No, I can't.
defending
I'm not going to say
quarterback
that.
of the Super Bowl winning
I'm not.
Eagles. Like,
I'm not going to
give
say
him.
that.
I said it for you, Jalen. You're good to go here. Yeah, Jordan Love's looking to take down who? The guy that's sitting on top of the throne where he wants to be at, right? Even if it's just NFC first,
Hey,
much
the
less the
Eagles have
league.
been on fire the last couple of weeks, man. This is a game this could stop though, right? The Packers could put a stop to this week. Could they? Could they
I don't
put a
see that
stop to the
happening. I
Eagles
don't see
run?
that happening. I'm hoping
No.
it's a good game, but Monday night, Lambeau Field and Justin Jordan Love kind of has to put his foot in his mouth. You're at
I
home and you're about to lose to Philly. That's what I see
Yeah,
happening.
I got a bad feeling if I'm rooting for the Packers, which I'm not. I never will be. I never have. I never shall. Neither will I root for the Eagles. So it's really not a game that I should be watching, but I will watch for the intrigue. Hopefully, both teams just look terrible. That would be the goal. The Eagles might win this game
Boring.
three to nothing.
Makes for a boring
I
night.
mean, it does. Okay. Well, let's move on as we are now about 50 minutes from kickoff. So let's get through some of this. We have got mid-season awards. I wish we had music. We should have worn suits today. Do, 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 do. We've got the mid-season awards. We'll go through this one at a time. We might have some of the same. We might have some different. Uh, you want to go? You want to start at the top MVP right off the bat, or you want to leave that for last?
Yeah, because I'm the person. We can start from the bottom. Let's start from the bottom.
Okay. Brady moment quarterback of the year. Now, this could be interpreted two ways. Who had your favorite Brady moment, or who, in your opinion, has had more Brady moments, the most Brady moments of the season so far? I will give you the floor first. So, who's your Brady moment quarterback of the year so far,
Man,
midseason?
I went with. I know we are just talking about it a minute ago, but and it wasn't a Brady moment this past week. But week 7, Bo Nix against the
Oh,
Giants. Dart thinks he's won it with the most fraudulent Brady moment of the year, with the two penalties, the one run, and then he falls forward for a yard. You didn't really pass the ball. And with 30 seconds left, Bo just goes out there, has a completion to Sutton, a true Brady moment, snatches it right back. And so far to me, that's been like, it's two different levels. It's a metaphorical Brady moment, and also you just drove down there and got yourself the win. So yeah, Bo Nix so far this year has the best Brady moment to me.
Bo Nix. Okay, fair enough. Congratulations, Bo Nix from Lauren Morales. For me, I went the other way. For me, it was who's done it, who's been more consistent happening to do it. It's been Baker Mayfield. He's got 4 fourth quarter comebacks this year. He made 2 of those comebacks without wide receiver number 1, number 2, or number 3. So he's been doing some crazy stuff. He's made some receivers famous this year. So for me, Baker Mayfield, albeit in a Tampa Bay jersey, has been the Brady guy of the year so far because you can always trust him in the fourth quarter. I'm
I
not
think
sure
you're
if that
just
will
saying
continue,
that
but
because I think you're just saying that because he was Brady's successor. But we'll keep going.
that could be. All right, let's move on. On fire quarterback of the year. We've got some quarterbacks that are absolutely cooking the books this year. Who's your on fire quarterback of the year so far?
Man, y'all know me. I can argue a lot of different ways, and I had to really remove myself and my unconscious and conscious bias. Um, Drake May's on fire, but I will give you who has stayed lit, and that's Baker Mayfield. He's my on
Wow.
fire.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield is my
Woo.
on fire. He all year long because he can turn it on. You don't just build it up. It's not a built up fire that ignites every time. He is the spark. He is that. So though I could say my boy Drake May, Baker Mayfield, he's been doing his thing, staying lit all year.
Well, I'll give you credit. So far, we've had 2 awards. Neither one of them has been given to Drake May. I'm really shocked because I just thought it would be Drake
I
May
said
down the
I could
list.
give them all to him.
I,
First of
I
all.
yeah, that's what you said. Uh, I've got a really surprising guy to me. Sam Darnold would be on fire, quarterback of the year for me. 2,084 yards, 16 touchdowns. Uh, does have 5 interceptions, so we got to clean that up a little bit. But the Seahawks are 6-2, which is really surprising to me. The team didn't look very good as a roster. They're kind of in rebuild mode, but they are not rebuilding, and I think it's all on the arm of Sam Darnold, who's doing an absolute fantastic bang up job in Seattle. So hats off to Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield getting another award. We love that. This is an award you probably don't want to get, folks. I really only see as one guy can get this award, but there's a couple in there that are probably apt for it. Garbage Juice, Player of the Year. Who do you have? Can't wait to hear.
Well, mine is a combined award, so two of you sorry ass people can get on up there.
Oh my gosh, you combined it?
Geno Smith. I sure did because they're both just terrible, and I'm gonna explain to you why. I went with the same thing of the kind of who had the most, who's been in there the most. These two guys have slipped by us a lot this year and should have been in there a lot more. Geno Smith and Tua turned the ball over should be in there because
Tua
they are
turned the
never
ball
the
over.
worst every week because someone has a little bit worse that catches our eye, man,
Yeah.
they combined for over 20 interceptions this year,
Oh my
just
goodness.
the two
That
of
is
them.
really bad.
So they
That
get
is
to
really
be
bad.
Bert and Ernie and they get to go down there and they get to stay down there. They're in there anyway all the time. They just kind of
It's
keep
true.
to themselves in the corner while we brag on Bryce Young and the coming and goings of other players. They're always in there. So garbage juice players of the year for me,
True.
the
Now,
tandem
I
of
will.
Geno Smith and Tua.
Wow. All right, you gave 2. I had 3 or 4 in mind. Um, Make a Wish was certainly one of them. Then you would have assumed that that's who I'm going to go with because he kind of built the garbage juice, right? It's kind of his
He
making.
still has his job though.
But guess what? The Panthers have won some games this year. There's been some times that he's crawled out of there. But you know who hasn't crawled out? Who really just stayed there all season? And you already talked about him. Tua turned the ball over. I love that. Tua, we
Yep.
should we should coin that. Tua turned the ball over. Look, a QBR of 43, my man. This guy's got a QBR of 43 in the NFL. He's got I got his stats here: 1779, 15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, with a 43 QBR. He's got the Dolphins to a rousing 2-7 record. So, Tua, you win 2 Garbage Juice Player of the Awards this year so far from midseason. So I would guess that majority rules, he gets it all. He gets it all. We'll give Geno Smith a little bit. You deserve it. You like to throw the ball away to the other
He
team as
gets
well.
the full Gatorade, like
That's right.
all of it.
Oh, it's so disgusting. Both of you smell terrible. All right, let's get who surprised you this year? Who so far this year has been your surprise player in the NFL? And of course, from a quarterback perspective.
Yeah, it's to me, it's Daniel Jones doing his thing. He's back from the dead. I don't care how bad he played last week. Daniel Jones, he surprised me because I thought the situation did matter with him, and I didn't think that he could go to a new team and reestablish himself. I thought he was someone that needed to build and grow, take some time. He's smart.
Yeah,
He's a smart dude. He learned the offense fast. There's more situations in the NFL that I think he could have stepped in and walked into as well. So I'm happy for him. For me, quarterback wise, he's my surprise player of the year.
that's your surprise player. Okay. So
I personally was surprised. I can't sit here
I've
and say I
always been a
wasn't and
believer in
lie.
Daniel Jones. Even in New York, I thought, he was kind of a poor man's Josh Allen and he was never going to be that guy, but I thought he'd be pretty good. Um, I didn't know he was going to be this good in Indianapolis. He's my surprise player as well. So happy for Daniel Jones and what he's doing. 2,400 yards, leads the NFL, by the way, in yards, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. You got the Colts to a 7-2 record, and they currently, with 2 minutes left in this one in Berlin, have a 22-17 lead. And Atlanta has the ball. By the way, the Colts also grabbed Sauce Gardner in free agency, so they've got something cooking in Indianapolis. They could be a team that, and we've been talking about it all year, but that's a team that we could be talking about late in December. Although Atlanta is about to score the go-ahead touchdown in Berlin in under 2 minutes. So
I
we'll
don't
keep you
know.
posted on what's going on here. They are deep in Indianapolis territory. Uh, wow. We both have surprise player of the year. We're going to cross off this and take that award out. We're going to go to QB of the year. Quarterback of the year. Who is it for you as of right now? This could change over the next 8 weeks, but who is it for you right now?
Like I said, without going Drake May on every single thing, Sam Darnold, he's putting up a
Again.
fight for this award. He's
Wow.
putting up a fight for this award. Sam Darnold, he's doing his thing. I mean, it's Seattle. Like you took away DK. Yeah, who else is over there? Cooper? No, yeah, right. He was gone, or he's there now. Regardless, there's so much change. Jackson Smith and Jigba is the one that's emerged over there. He's learned how to
True.
play it within the offense. And yeah, I mean, you're running the ball well. They look like a very complete team, and it's because Sam Darnold. To me, he's not surprise player of the year. He is the QB of the year because he was signed to be that. They paid him. Remember, auditions were last year. Seattle paid him to do better than Geno Smith, and by God, if you're going off of that, he is doing way better than Geno Smith.
Facts. All right. Uh, Good pick. Like your pick. Love your pick. I'm going to go with Matthew Stafford so far as my quarterback of the
Mm,
year. This guy, he broke a record in London with 5 touchdown passes. He's got 2285 yards on the year, 21 touchdowns, leader in the NFL right now, just 2 interceptions. That is an incredible ratio. 21 to 2. He's got the Rams fighting for the NFC West title, which again has turned out to be one of the more competitive uh, divisions in all of football. So I've got Matthew Stafford right now, quarterback of the year. So we're kind of spreading the love around all these guys. Last award. Now, predominantly, this is a quarterback award, right? The writers have made it so. I don't like the NFL MVP. I don't like how we do it. I don't like how we pick it. I don't like who picks it. By the way, Atlanta has just taken a go-ahead lead with 144 left to go in Berlin with the touchdown. Wow, what a game in Berlin. Uh, who's your MVP? I already know who it is, but
you
please.
already know.
I think I know. I think I know
You
by now
should.
because you haven't said his name one time. So this
It's
has to
Drake
be it.
May.
Yes,
It
I
is
figured.
Drake May. He
I
is the
figured.
league's MVP. I told everybody I've been hyped on it. I've been telling y'all that this guy is he's different, okay? He's just built different. And when you notice it amongst the Patriot organization, like it's easy to be different, stand out, but to stand out and be different in the Patriots organization is huge. It's huge. Vrabel, he's stamped, he's certified. Yes, there's a lot of pieces to this, but that's what they said about, and he's not Tom Brady. But these are all the same things that people have experienced before. So as a fan, it's fun watching him. They said we cheated last week. Do you know how many years it's been since they said that the Patriots cheated? It's great. We're back, right? You can say what you want, but oh, it's a clap gate, right? Well, I told you that that's for middle school. So yeah, it's Drake May, easily, hands down.
Okay.
9 games. You can go check all the stats, man. When you actually look, he's in top five and everything. If not, he might be sixth in rushing or something else, but he's atop everything. Passer rating,
Okay.
the things that matter. Touchdowns,
That's
deep
fair.
ball accuracy. Like he's great. And right now, midseason, Drake May sitting at 7-2 should be everyone's MVP. Sorry, not
All
sorry.
right. That's fine. Drake London has just caught a 2-point conversion,
Di-
and now the Atlanta Falcons are up
different
3.
Drake.
Just in case we know. This just in. I don't even want to say this on the air, but we will. Rest in peace, Paul Tagliabue, commissioner of the NFL when I was younger, has passed away. Sad day for the NFL. We've had a sad week with what happened in Dallas, and now the ex commissioner of the NFL. So yeah, breaking news. Thank you for our producer for giving us that news. Hate to see that. Um, but he lived a good
84
life.
years, 84 years
He lived a
old.
good life. Yeah. Anyway, what a great way to go. Hopefully, this wasn't last night. Maybe it was this morning, right? On a Sunday. What a perfect way for a football guy to go. That's how I'd like to go on a Sunday morning, please, while there's football on TV. Yes. Let's do it. That sounds morbid. I'm talking about happy that I'm passing on, but that's okay. It might be on a football field this year, soon. You never know. I
No.
felt some hair grow yesterday just so it could fall out. That's what's happening uh, as I come back into coaching. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, rest in peace, Paul, the commissioner. That's where we're all, to be
Yes.
commissioners of a league would be great. Sad to hear that. Like I said, lots of NFL sad
And the
news this weekend.
football
So
NFL was in great hands under Paul. Let's a lot. You probably don't remember a lot of the NFL back in the '80s and the '90s, but I certainly do. Um, Better product than what we had today, probably, if I'm being honest. So just not the same amount of money involved back in those days. Okay, you gave your MVP. It was Drake May. We got sidetracked. I got to give you my MVP. Now, again, grain of salt. I don't like how we do the MVP. I don't like the fact that it's done by sports writers, most of them who have never touched a football in a competitive environment, and and they always just pick the quarterback, usually of the team that's playing the
I don't
best.
like where this is going.
So I'm going no quarterback. My
Oh,
MVP is a guy out of Indianapolis who has helped Daniel Jones resurge his career, who has helped the Colts revive that franchise. Jonathan Taylor with 890. Now, this is going into today's game. He's got more yards today. But going into this morning, he had 895 yards, 12 touchdown, league leader in both. To me, in a league that tried to kill the running back, tried to literally kill the running back off, has proven that the running backs are needed and important. We should respect the running back. And so I'm giving the running back all the love with MVP award, Mr. Jonathan Taylor. That's my pick. Congratulations to Drake May and Jonathan Taylor as the MVPs,
so
co
I'm just
MVPs.
curious. While we're on the topic,
Let's
he
talk
did
about it.
also break Edgerton James.
He did.
He has more touchdowns than them today as well for the
Yes.
Colts. Did Saquon get the same love from you last year?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Listen, I would tell you that Saquon was the reason the Eagles were they were a year ago. That's how I
I
felt. But
still would
again,
disagree in both areas. that the MVP is like, yes, I kind of, there's a gray area in there. It kind of has to be a quarterback, man. The quarterback, without them, we know it's statistically proven the team is going to get worse. Sure, you have your moments, but those are exceptions, not the rules. You got to have a quarterback, got to protect them. They are truly the most valuable position, MVP, which equates most of the time to being the most valuable player, especially when they are good and they can do two things. Um, you hate to see it, but when you lose one of them, Lamar Jackson, you see how bad a team can get. Even when you lose a bad quarterback, you can see how things can go. Just ask Cincinnati. Um, they deal with missing quarterbacks often. So,
Wow, shots fired. All right.
I mean,
That's
it's
where we
terrible.
are. I don't like it. I think, like I said, I think it should be voted on ex players, and ex players only. I know there's some ex players in there because they're writers or whatever the case. Let's have it just be ex quarterbacks if we're going to make it a quarterback award. Let's just let Tom Brady pick the MVP every
It
year.
is not always, you know what I mean? It's not always. Sometimes you have Jamar Chase doing crazy things for your quarterback, but he gets the same yards and touchdowns you do. So uh, you got to find other ways to make it interesting. There's been ways to get around it. Like you said, running back, CJ2K, and you got to do crazy things, but it happens.
It happens. Daniel Jones, speaking of doing crazy things now, off to the right. He's running down the sideline. He's trying to get the first down, knocked out at the 40. They're just trying to get in field goal range, it looks like here with 117 to go. It's going to be fourth down and about two. This is coming down to a fourth down play out here in Berlin. I don't know. Do we want to stick with this or do we want to go to Tim's Tower? Because this seems more interesting than my tower.
You got a minute
I
17.
don't
It's
know.
Berlin, or you're right after. Yeah, I mean, you can keep
All
us
right,
updated, but we can listen to
let's go.
your small. What is it called now? A tower,
Yes, it's a tower.
a
It's a
hill,
tower. I'm not going to go
Tim's
in great
Hill.
detail. I won't go in great detail today because we had to give out midseason awards, which to me were more important than who is in my tower. I do want you to be able to react, of course. And Daniel Jones gets the first down with a throw out to his tight end. Holy moly! And now Warren from Penn State with the big catch, big contested catch. And the Colts now look like they could be looking to go for a touchdown and not settle for a field goal and get out of Berlin, no overtime. All right, here we go. Tim's Towers, are you ready?
Let's do it. Let's hear
At
it.
number 10, Caleb Williams has entered the chat. Caleb
Wow.
Williams, especially after the week prior, he put up some big numbers through the winning touchdown pass. Obviously, the tight end, someone needs to tackle that guy, but no one did. And so the Bears got a big win. Caleb Williams has not been in this tower yet. He's not even been in the lobby, but he's in there now. So congrats to Caleb Williams, who I expect after today might even rise a little higher. So there you go. Back in the tower. He was in the tower. He came out of the tower. He's back visiting the tower at number 9. It's Bo Nix. Bo Nix back in the tower,
Mm.
although after that performance Thursday night, he might have to come back out. Go back out, go sit in the IHOP across the street, get your mind right, get your life together, come on back, right, after you've earned it. At number 8, number 9 a week ago, Baker Mayfield. I've got his
Mm.
jersey on. Baker Mayfield at
Once
one
was
point in
at the
time was
tippy
number 1.
top.
He
Mm.
was in the
Mm. Mm.
penthouse. Ooh, Daniel Jones just does what you can't do in this situation, takes a sack. Oh, my goodness. Okay. At number 7, he was at number 1, but he slipped. And that's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, slippy dippy dippy, after he was in the garbage juice for you just a week ago. Slippy dippy dippy, all the way from number 1 to number 7. Meanwhile, who else slipped? I say slipped. They didn't play. Jalen Hurts, he's went from number 5 to number 6 because we had some guys that played last week and played lights out. One of them, Josh Allen. Josh Allen, he stays at number 5. I couldn't move him. Okay. Number 4, who's
You
also at
didn't
number
want
4,
to move him. Let's be
Sam
clear.
Darnold at number 4. Okay, number 4. There's a reason that some of these guys didn't move. There's a reason Jalen Hurts is where he is because one guy had to rise from the ashes all the way to the penthouse. And we're going to get there in a second.
Wow.
At number 3, your guy, Drake May. He stayed at number 3. This is third week in a row. Drake May is at number 3. Can he get to that number 2 spot? You know how you get to number 1 or number 2 is you go into Tampa and you win a big game on the road. That's how you move up, Drake May. This is your
Uh-oh.
opportunity.
Uh-oh.
Matthew
Okay.
Stafford, however, is already at number 2 and is on the road in San Francisco today. Can he get a big win? Maybe. Is that right? Are they in San Francisco? I hate to say that wrong because
They
I might
are.
be wrong. That's right.
No,
Yep,
no,
we
no,
talked
they're
about that.
not. They're at home. I believe they're at home.
Wait a minute. See, I hate to say things wrong.
They're
Nope,
at
they're
home.
on the road in San Francisco. Thank you. I was
Are
right.
you sure?
325 game. I'm 100% positive because I'm looking at the schedule. The LA
Oh,
Rams
yes, you
are
are. All
in
right.
San
All
Fran.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
Matthew
We talked
Stafford
about it
at
being a
number
hop and a
2
skip. Yep.
could get a big win today and could move up. But at number 1, and this is because this guy stepped in and the entire team looked different. He went crazy. Lamar Jackson is in the penthouse.
Oh
How's he
no.
going to come out of the penthouse? I don't know. I don't know if he can. He keeps this up. He's not going to come out of the penthouse. Lamar Jackson is in the penthouse, top of the mountain. It's not a mountain, it's a tower. Although the Ravens, they don't play this week. The Ravens do not play this week. So the Ravens and Lamar Jackson could be leasing out the penthouse. It's already being leased out from Josh Allen. See, but Lamar Jackson, once you get in the penthouse, you get a piece
I
at
gotta
all times.
disagree
So
with
he's in
you.
there.
Your number one was way off. Way off. They played the Dolphins, dude. They played the
I
Dolphins.
don't care.
Matt Stafford should have definitely moved up after last week. Last week, Drake May should have moved up last week. Lamar may have cracked top five. It's the Dolphins.
I don't care.
Oh man.
He looked great. I got to give
After
him his
giving
love.
weight, after giving a challenge and wait to have to go into Tampa and win, and then challenge Matt Stafford to go into the faithful Bay Area and win, and then you're gonna give Lamar penthouse credit
Penthouse
for
credit.
going down to Miami and kicking it on the beach. Actually, let me double back. Were they even in Miami? Yes, they were. He did travel to Miami. It's Miami. He took a vacation. I don't know. Lamar should be a couple floors down, but okay, I'm not mad at it. No Aaron Rodgers, huh?
No Aaron Rodgers. He's been slowly slipping. He had made it into the top 8. He slowly slipped. Now, if I look at NFL.com rankings, Matthew Stafford is number 1. They still have Patrick at number 2, Baker's at number 3, Josh Allen at 4, Drake May at 5. So I'm giving more love than NFL.com is to Drake May. Tier 2, they have at 6, Sam Darnold, 7, Lamar Jackson. That's where I had Lamar, but he moved up. They have Justin Herbert in here, and Jalen Hurts comes in at a cool number 9 with Aaron Rodgers at 10, leaving Daniel Jones completely off their list. So NFL Network and I do not agree in our
That was
top
my
10s,
next
and
question.
they don't agree with you.
Justin Herbert over Daniel Jones, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know the way. You know what though? The Chargers lost some games they weren't supposed to drop, and now the Colts are going to drop a game they're not supposed to drop. So Daniel could easily fall out of this. But it's a fluid list. It's a fluid list. You don't like my list this
Fair
week.
enough. Not this week. Number
Not
one
this,
threw it off for me. I was okay, but number one threw it
you want
off,
Drake
and
May at that number 1 spot. That's the only thing that will
I would
satisfy
have
you.
accepted Stafford over Drake May.
Oh, you would
I
accept
would
that. Well,
have.
that could be the
I
case
would have.
after today. We'll see.
Or it
We'll
could
see what
not.
happens
It could be
next
a
week.
jump. It could be a jump. Here we go. Yeah.
Well,
Let's get into the good stuff.
we
Let's
got
get into the good stuff.
we got kickoff in 25 minutes. So let's get
I have to get some
into
extra
this.
snacks. So let's get it.
Indy and Atlanta in Berlin. This game's already taken place. We are tied at 25, so this game's going to go into overtime. Pretty exciting
Let's
there in
pick it.
Berlin.
Let's pick it. Who you got?
I'll take the Colts to finish this one. I'll take the Colts to finish this one. 50-50 prediction there.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go opposite and tell you how. Bijan finally gets it together and scores in OT.
Okay. All right. New Orleans travels to Carolina. The only team that could be worse off than Carolina and the Dolphins this year might be the New Orleans Saints. Who do you have in this one?
I have to agree with you. They don't know what's going on, so I got the Panthers at home.
Yeah, I got the Panthers. This should be a fairly easy game for them. The Saints are a mess. The Chicago Bears, bear down Chicago Bears. They will host the New York Giants today. What's the weather like in Chicago?
I didn't hear anything outrageous. It's not cold till the big
35
day.
degrees
Oh, yeah, it's freezing.
with some snow flurries as New York travels to Chicago. Who do you have?
Does that mean Green Bay has the same type of weather? I got Chicago at home.
You
Jackson
got
Darts, I'm ready
Chicago
for
at
that.
home. I've got Chicago at home. I don't think the Giants have what it takes today. I think Jackson Dart's in for a long one, but I do need him to throw a touchdown. That'd be fantastic if he could do that for me. Thank you very much. Houston will host the Jacksonville Jaguars. Say Jacksonville, kind of a bipolar team. Who do you have going on in that game? Jacksonville at Houston.
I got Jacksonville winning this one. He's got a new weapon, I think, in Jacoby. Not sure if he's playing Jacoby Myers, but yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville on the road.
Jacksonville. I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to take Houston and get a big win today at home. Jacksonville tends to flutter a little bit when they get on the road and they get away from the confines of their own little house there. And so I've got Houston, the Texans, because they need it. They need it bad. So I've got them getting a big win today and getting to win number 4. Buffalo travels to Miami. It is a hot and muggy day down in Miami with a chance of a rainstorm. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Who do you have in Miami today?
They are not beating the Bills. If they do, oh my gosh, Josh Allen better be outside of the tower asking for the restraining order to be lifted.
No, no chance. There's no chance that. Oh, I shouldn't say it. Last time I said that, it went
Yeah,
bad.
say it.
I think humbly that Buffalo should win this game today. That's what I will say. Let's go Bills. So
Nice.
far,
There
we're
you go.
we're on the same page. It is the year of the Bill, after all. This is an intriguing game. Lamar Jackson does not lose to NFC teams, but we've seen that my guy JJ McCarthy is Mr. Clutch. So we'll see what happens in this one. But the Ravens travel to Minnesota. Uh, I don't know why we're laughing.
Yep.
We I, I don't know. Who do you have? This is a big game.
It's
It's a
not a
big
big
one.
game. The
JJ
Ravens
is
win.
clutch.
Ravens win this one. Ravens win this one comfortable. I didn't hear nothing about someone being clutch. It won't matter. No, you have to be in the game in order to be clutch. Ravens win on the road, and Lamar does show why he shouldn't
Yeah.
surprise anyone that he's still an MVP.
And I said the Ravens didn't play today. That was BS. They obviously play today. They play against the Vikings. I don't see Lamar leaving the penthouse after this game. I think he's going to go crazy on the Minnesota Vikings defense. I look for Baltimore to get a big win today. Um, there's always got to be one every Sunday, and this is it. Toilet bowl game of the day. The New York Jets take on the Cleveland Browns. The only thing that could make this game interesting is if Shador Sanders came in the game, just so that we could set the world on fire, because that's what's going to happen once he actually enters the
I
game.
would I
Who
would
do you
be
have?
hopeful for that. I would be hopeful for that if they were at home. They're not. They're on the road, so maybe that's hopeful for the other half. But will we have a Shador sighting? I don't know. We're gonna have a Jet sighting, and they're gonna jet Justin Fields. Try your best. This game could be good to like watch, but it's probably some bad football being played.
This is going to be a horrible game. I don't suspect I'll watch any of this game, but I do suspect that the Cleveland Browns defense will pull this game out and they will get a win. Gabriel will do just enough, and the Jets will jet as they usually do, and the Browns will come out of this game victorious. All right, I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to skip past this one. I'm going to leave this one for last. So let's go on to the next. Seattle in the 3 o'clock window will host the Arizona Cardinals without Kyler Murray. Still Jacoby Brissett as QB1 there for Arizona. Who do you have in this game?
Not Arizona. I can't roll with them this week. Although I like Jacoby. Seahawks win at home.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Seahawks win this one. This is a big game. This is the game in the 3 o'clock window. San Francisco hosting the Los Angeles Rams. I'm real excited about this one. I'm sure Mr. Newey is sitting there with his snacks ready to go at 3:25 for this game. Who do you have in this one? This is a big one.
Man, I got Stafford losing this week.
Oh,
He's been on a roll, and I'm going with
ooh.
the 49ers. I think they win at home because of grit. This is a game that requires a little bit more what have you done this season already? What have you been through? And I don't think the Rams have played the games that the 49ers have had and tried to get through all these types of games. And yeah, I got the 49ers because of home field.
Okay. I could see that. I could see the 49ers getting a win today, but they've got like 40 players of 53
They've
on injured
had
reserve.
they've had that. They've
So
had that. They're all
I
right. They'll be
suspect
okay.
I suspect today the Rams will go in at 6-2 and get a big win today and put themselves firmly in first place in the NFC West. Today, the Rams get a big win. That's what I say. The Rams get a big win today. Let's go. I hope Noon heard that too. Let's go Rams.
No,
Let's go
they've
Rams.
been played bored. They played in Germany. They've been bored. The Rams have looked bored, and this is one of those games that you can't come in flat to, and I think they do. I think
Well, you
they
can't
come
come
out
flat.
hot.
You're
The
100%
Niners come
right.
out hot.
Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Washington at 325 will also be playing as they host the Detroit Lions in a game that, no Jaden Daniels and a team in Washington that doesn't look quite nearly the same as they did a year ago. Who do you have?
I think they look a little bit different today than they looked this year, and I got the Commanders, man. I
Woo!
want to go with golf. I know this is one of my
We finally
flippers today,
differ.
but I think that Mariota comes in and steps in and has a full week and shows that the game plan can be managed a little bit better to keep this one close. And I think the home field's the kicker for me today. I'm rolling with home
Well,
fields in week 10.
think there's two things that travel in the NFL, and that's run game and defense. I think Detroit has both of those. I think Detroit gets the win today. They move to 6-3, firm control of their division up in the NFC North. So I've got the Lions in a big win this afternoon. Uh,
Mm.
tonight's game, big game for both teams. Really, really is. On paper, they're fairly similar. Just two different quarterbacks going in two different directions. One headed towards the white light and retirement, and one trying to rise up and get to where that one's been. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight in LA to take on the Chargers. Who do you got? I can't believe
Man,
I
I
even had
got
to
this
ask.
one being well, it's because I'm still debating it. I think it's a back and forth game, but if it gets into a last possession type game, I got the Steelers. So Steelers win if Aaron Rodgers gets the ball last. Justin Herbert, the challenge is on you to score without giving that man the ball. I got Steelers.
Okay. I'm going to go opposite of you again. I'm going to say home field's going to matter tonight. I've got the Los Angeles Chargers getting a huge win tonight. They're going to need it. They need to keep winning because the Chiefs are winning now. So the Chargers need to get a big win tonight. I expect that they will, and they will move to 7-3 and be in control of their own destiny. So Chargers need it tonight. They need to prove they can beat a good team. Tonight's the night to do it. Tomorrow, you see, we still have one game today. We haven't talked about that. Game's going to be at noon here in about 15 minutes. But tomorrow night, the Green Bay Packers host the Philadelphia Eagles. Can Green Bay get it done at home in Lambeau against this Philadelphia Eagles team that seemed to have found a different identity over the last 2 or 3 weeks?
I I don't. I got Philly going in and taking this one. I wonder what that weather's like. I really do.
Well, let's look.
Get some snow. I'm down
Weather
for it.
in Green Bay. See, I got this computer and it tells me everything. Tomorrow, it will be 38 degrees tomorrow night with a 25% chance of some precipitation. It could rain and or snow tomorrow. I tell you what, I was going to go with the Eagles. You think they have everything to win this game. But these are the types of games that I think surprise us sometimes. This is a home game for the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be the first cold game of the year for them. I look for the Packers to come in. Jordan Love needs this to solidify himself, perhaps. I look for the Packers to knock off the Eagles on Monday Night Football in front of the world. So we've differed now on 3 or 4 different
Mm,
games. And now
the
let's
ones that
get
usually matter.
let's get to your game. This is my game too. I'm looking forward to
It's
this
your
game.
game now.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
have
seems
this
to be like
game
your game
on.
too.
I'll be watching this one, the Bears and Buffalo, really for the most part. I don't even want to see what's about to happen to JJ up in Minnesota. So the New England Patriots at 7-2 take their talents down south to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. A very beat up Tampa Bay Buccaneer team. I'll preface that. I already know who you have, but I want you to go ahead and say. Go ahead and say.
Yeah, Patriots, man. Drake
Tell us
May
why,
outduels
outside of the fact
Baker.
that you're a Patriot
Drake
fan.
Drake May outduels Baker, right? And I think that's the next step for him. It's like a Boy Scout, right? They got to get their patches. Well, one of them, a big one, you got to outduel Baker. That's hard to do. That is hard to do right there. Go toe to toe with that man, right? Patriots defense finally looks kind of vintage what we know it to be. When Belichick was there, not on the way out, how it looked. We're scoring points and we're doing it very well. Christian Gonzalez puts the clamps on whoever Tampa's wide receiver one is. Pick one. You got like five of them over there. Two are hurt at any given time. One's out. Whoever it is, yeah, Gonzo's not letting that happen, right? Now we are injured. No Ramondre Stevenson, no problem. We just drafted this guy Trevion Henderson, right? Next man up is gonna eat. And we brought up some other people too. So yeah, I just think this game is just another notch for us. It fits what we're doing. The Bucks are in the way. Let's put it that way.
All right. And I have no reason to think that the New England Patriots won't win this game. On paper, they win this game. I think in practice, they should win this game. Uh, but for no other reason other than hope, I'm going to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because I want the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win. The fan in me wants them to win this game. I do not want New England to be good. I do not want them to continue to put pressure on the Buffalo Bills. So today, I need
That
Baker
is
to do
just
his I
crazy.
need Baker to do his buddy Josh a solid and get a big win today. Win for Josh. That's what they should say on three. One, two, three. Win for
Is
Josh.
that is that
Let's
is that is
go.
that what the Bills have resorted to? The
Yes.
Bills have
Yes.
resorted to help from the outside,
Yes.
man.
Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes today. Buffalo at 6-2 needs New England to lose today. That's just what it is because you've already got a leg up because you've got to win. So we need to just have the better record in Buffalo. So to do that, we need Baker to do some grimy work for us. And
They
I
need to
say
worry
us
about the
because I keep saying it's
Dolphins.
you're
The
the Bill.
Dolphins. They need to worry about the Dolphins. They got a new GM in town. The
Oh,
Dolphins might be trying to do something
oh, the new
different.
GM. I'm sure he's done so much in 4 days. We're not worried. We're not too worried
He's
about
offered the whole
any.
team up to trade. He's offered the whole team up to trade for sure.
Well, yeah, yeah. He offered to trade next week after the trade deadline. That's what the crazy part is. So we're already seeing the Dolphins. Well, are we going to start saying that the Dolphins are going to dolphin? Is that going to be the new thing? The
No,
Dolphins
they
have
just
dolphined.
don't. The Dolphins just don't draft well.
So bad.
Hello.
So we're in overtime. 5:30 to go, guys. It's third down. The Colts are in field goal range. Because I've been talking to you, I don't know who got the ball first. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Atlanta did, but I could be
Atlanta
completely
did.
wrong.
They
Oh, they
did.
did.
They did get the ball.
Well, there you go. Then the Colts should be able to win this one. I don't think we need to stay with the crew. I think we need to go get our snacks together.
I do need to get some snacks.
Yeah, I need some food. I am starving. I don't, oh, there goes Jonathan Taylor. He breaks through all the way down to the 13-yard line. The Colts, as I predicted about 3 minutes ago, are getting ready to win this game. All right. Do you have any final words for today before we bust up out of here and go watch some football and you watch your Patriots?
I don't. I'm getting to it, man. Just enjoy some football today. Let's get back at it. Appreciate all the support and heard there's some new energy drinks coming my way. So we'll see what happens with that here soon.
Yeah, listen up, folks. If you get tired today, do yourself a favor. Look, I call it Doobie. I think it's actually Dubby. I don't know, but it's an energy drink that you can get. It's a little powder. I don't have any of this stuff today. I'll have it all on Tuesday. But go to dubby.gg/discount/QB Huddle. It's on our Facebook page. It was there this morning. It's on our YouTube page. Be sure to go get yourself a nice discounted energy drink. We're offering you a discount because we like y'all so much. So thanks for sticking with us, QB Huddlers. Thank you to New Era Media for producing our pretty show. Thank you to allaccessfootball.com for continuing to push out our content. And as I've told y'all, we do have a new partnership forming, and we should have more information. These things take time. We should have new information over the next day or two. And just so you know, Jonathan Taylor is in for his third touchdown of the game, and the Colts have pulled off a win in Berlin in overtime over the Atlanta Falcons. So you get a little bit of the announcer in me as well. We will see y'all Tuesday live as always at right around noontime over lunch as we break down everything that we're about to watch today. So until then, keep those chains moving, folks. Have a great Sunday.
Man, Atlanta is sick right
What a
now.
game. Atlanta is so sad. They had that game in the bag and they blew it.
Oh, it's a long flight home.